Hey everybody, welcome back. It's a rainy and calm Saturday afternoon here, and it's got me really in a reflective mood. So I just had to sit out back here and make some videos for you guys. Isn't this just a beautiful scene? This lake behind me and the rain's gently falling down. Maybe you can hear it. But it's got me in a reflective mood, as I said, thinking about being a creative producer. Actually, I've had a few conversations recently. I did a few coaching calls with people. I also bought a few products from friends of mine and just feeling really inspired. And I want to chat with you today about what your dreams are in terms of your own creative production. What are you pursuing? What sort of magic, what sort of crafts are you pushing out into the world? Maybe I can help you. I got my start uh, back in about 2016 is when I really started in earnest to design language learning card games and sell them in the online marketplace. Now, you might not be particularly into games or language learning, but I think if you're a creative producer, what I'm going to say here today is going to resonate with you. So back in those days, I really had no idea what I was doing in terms of business, in terms of running a website or a shop or trying to do branding and marketing and advertising. Absolutely zero idea how to do that. All that I knew was what my passion was. All that I knew was I was definitely going to follow what my heart was telling me a little bit more than what my head was telling me to do. I knew that I had to follow my passions and be a creative producer to be satisfied in my life. I think for a lot of humans that is the case, but for whatever reason sometimes we ignore that call, or we bury it, or we turn away from it. We think maybe it's impossible because we're looking for results in the external world that would validate our creative production, our creative processes, our art, our craft. So this is a big danger that I want to talk about in today's video, and I think it's been exacerbated by social media. Let me explain to you what I mean here. You may have some sort of creative vision or goal, something that you want to produce and bring out into the world. And if it doesn't bring you back fame and fortune, then you might decide that you should give it up, that it's worthless. But in my book, if somebody follows their creative vision, no matter what comes, then they're a winner in my book. Whereas someone who doesn't even try to get started on their creative journey, or someone who gives up on the basis of not receiving wealth and fame and applause in return, those people are the ones who I think truly fail. We can look throughout history. There's all kinds of creative producers on the spectrum, from those who died in anonymity pursuing their highest creative visions, all the way to people on the other end of the spectrum who were recognized in their lifetimes and received the highest accolades and awards and fame and wealth. So the thing is, to pursue your creative vision and your craft can totally bear such fruit and fill your life with meaning independently of those external rewards that so many people are looking for, that so many people think, perhaps erroneously, that that's really what they're after, when the thing that they're mainly after is to be a creatively enlightened being and to be creatively producing and to be making valuable connections with friends. Nowadays we can do that all over the world when you find people who like what you're doing. I mean, at various points along the way I've thought I would do what I'm doing even if just one person enjoyed it and I made friends with somebody. Now, upon reflecting in this video, I feel like I think I would do it even if nobody cared, even if nobody was watching, even if I made friends with nobody on account of it. Because for me, and I said this to my wife the other day, I need to be creatively producing in order to thrive, in order to feel happy, in order to feel meaning. I know that about myself. So I want to encourage you in today's video to think along the same lines. If you pursue your creative life, no matter what comes, in my view, you're living a life of integrity. You're living a life of the highest values because you are showing bravery in the face of everything that might try to stop you, so that other people will feel brave enough to walk their own unique paths and bring out their own unique creativity. And when everybody does this, the world is far more colorful, far more interesting, far more meaningful, and people are going to be making friends with people from all different sorts of backgrounds, from all different sorts of countries. So I think you're going to see a flowering along these lines on this channel. I'm going to be sharing more with you about my creative production, my creative journey, and I'm also going to be showing you what some of my friends are up to, because like I've told you, I've had some amazing conversations recently that were really inspired. I've bought some products from my friends that I think are really amazing. I've even had some conversations with friends of mine who are on their creative journeys who were literally feeling like they had reached a breaking point where they were going to give up, and they were feeling so down about it. But again, this is what I want to remind you about in this video, is that creative entrepreneurs and producers too, they're the kinds of people who choose again and again and again to never give up, to blaze a trail for other people. They're choosing to live a life that's harder, because the alternative is what? You just live a normal life, do a normal job, you don't explore yourself as a creative being in this world, and you just clock in and clock out. In my opinion, that's an even more difficult kind of life. Maybe the life of the creative entrepreneur is even easier, because even though it does feel hard at times, at least you live with a fire in your belly. At least you live with charisma and energy and happiness from day to day, because day to day you're pursuing what brings you joy and what brings other people joy. So I hope this video today has helped you. If it has, drop a comment down below. Let's start the conversation. I want to see how I can help you bring your creative vision to life, or if it's already in existence, to move it from good to great. I have experience as a coach, I have experience as an educator, so we can do that too. If you're interested to receive coaching from me, you can email me at languagecardgames@gmail.com. That's languagecardgames@gmail.com. And I would love to hear from you, because to be honest, there's something that matters more to me nowadays than anything else, and that is being part of a positive transformation in another individual's life. So I'll leave you with this video for now, and I'll see you back here next time. Thanks for watching.